Alright folks, welcome to this little abandoned wonder at the roadside here. Today in the video we're joined once again by Channel DJ, and we're out here in the Scottish countryside. So I have been to this, it's an abandoned house before, a long time ago, but like never since I got this new camera. So let's go and document it clearly before it falls down. I never give away the exact location of places like this for vandalism's sake and stuff like that. Oh, look at the butterfly.
Oh, there's an extension built on,
Yeah, a wee shed. Here, there's a butterfly just chilling there in the sun. Like, I think last time I came here I got stung in the face with a nettle, folks. If you can remember that far back, get in the comments. Here, look at this, there's an old pump of some sort here.
Part of the wall, I think. These are the steps.
Oh, aye. I think there's been maybe a wee garden front here.
Yeah.
Because I think this is an apple tree at the door. Because last time I was here there was apples. Look at the wee steps here, folks, in the long grass that just get buried every year, more and more. They've had like a little shed kind of bit on the side of here. See, they've had like a car seat and that out here. It must have been like a wee chill out area. Look at that old belt. It's probably been hanging there for years. The woodworm in that too. Oh, look at this. Must be like car seats out of a vintage car.
Oh, aye, for sure.
What were you saying, the light fitting, eh? It's ancient with a twisted old wire. Oh, look at that there, eh? Ancient wiring.
We've got some new plastics.
Yeah.
So
I think it's owned by like the local farmer. There's an old bottle and stuff lying in here. Yeah, I think it's owned by a local farmer, but I'm not sure if there's like plumbing, electricity and that to it, and often that can be a reason that houses like this get abandoned. If there's no sewage or water, kind of back in the day that wasn't too much of a problem, but as time develops on, oh, crazy folks ducking down to get in this door.
what? Sean Conway. Sean G.
Yeah, there's a lot of historical graffiti. Look, 1996. Crazy. Somebody called Jill in 1996 was up here. Somebody called Sean. That's a, what do you call it, nest?
I would have thought it a wasp, but
No, that's a bird. Oh, folk, I should know this. This is unreal.
a sparrow or something.
Here, this fire has recently been taken out. Maybe they're selling some of this stuff. I'm sure there used to be an old fire in here. But I could be wrong. It's been so long since I've been in here. It's like a house like this has so much character. Look at that, there's a hole in the roof right here. That's caused all this damage. Oh, old-fashioned wiring as well.
That's it.
Yeah, look at the character of this window, like. It's a shame when stuff like this gets graffitied up and stuff like that. Like, here's some. Oh, here, look, come and look at this. Somebody's been here in 1964. Look at that.
Yeah.
Incredible bit of ancient history, like.
I know, look at the way they've done it.
Yeah.
The style they've done it in.
The handwriting back there was like incredible.
Right up until last year, eh?
Oh, aye. Somebody's written thank you NHS here. The old light switch there.
This roof's gonna collapse soon, like.
Yeah, the roof has actually got a bow on it. That's how it's cool to come and like. It's cool to come and video these places and document them. So if they do fall down, then you know what like. Here, it has had electricity though, so it must just be plumbing that it didn't have, like water. Look at this in here, this must have been the wee kitchen kind of area. Here's the last remains of tiles.
Bathroom. Like, where the
Well, I don't know.
bathroom would have been outside.
They would have had an external.
If this was safe.
Look at the old sink, it's just tiny. Here, I can extend this camera up into there.
There's no light up there, eh?
Here we go, folks. I've extended you up to see if you can see anything up there. A hole in the roof in that direction, probably. Could just be pure darkness. Yeah, there's a bird's nest up on top of that electrical box. I managed to extend this up into there, like, but
Probably wouldn't take much to make this safe, like weather.
look at the old light fitting out here in the hallway. And look at the character of this too, with these paint pots on the windowsill. See, it looks like this plaster here has dropped from up here.
Yeah.
So like these paint pots have been there since before that. Look at the window.
The old decoration.
Oh, and the old wallpaper. It is crazy just documenting old history lesson. Just one day if the roof falls down, all this will just get crushed. That's some old Dulux paint right there.
One socket in the whole room.
And look at it, it's an ancient socket at that.
Yeah. Would have been for the black and white telly.
It would have maybe been for like even just a lamp.
Yeah.
Or a radio.
Yeah, the ham radio.
And then the light here has not been in the middle of the room.
That's like 60s, eh?
It's got like a backlight
So if you
fit
look,
in.
looks like this roof's been.
Yeah, this square here has been
Yeah.
done. Kind of look at the way the paint is flaking off there. Like that's like. Kind of a lot of those abandoned buildings. Look, I wouldn't if that's engaging. Look at the character of these old tiles. Like probably nobody would pick these for the house nowadays if they had the choice. But it's like old school. Look at the brick it says on it. What does it say? Black Adam. I think. It's cool to see the different names on the bricks from the different areas. And then look, there's been some shelves up here at this side. You see the marks on the wall?
Yeah. Looks like somebody's kicked that door off.
Oh, eh?
Just off the hinge.
See, I can't remember if the door was on here last time I came. It's got like the lath and plaster here. Old school. It has had repairs though, so somebody must have been like
Yeah,
keeping
I'm
on
trying
top
to
of
look
it.
for a date.
I think it's been abandoned since the 1970s or the 60s.
What the firework?
I can't remember, I'm sure there was maybe a door, but somebody maybe needed the door for something else and they've taken it. Look at the character of even that little window there. I didn't look at that a minute ago when I came in, but it's got the blue paint on it. And then that's just straight up on the hilltop out there.
Wallpaper above you.
Oh, aye, the wallpaper's old school. 70s vibes I get for that, but it could be older. This could be 1950s decor.
Well, the house has been here longer than electricity has.
Yeah, the electricity would have been added to it probably like
Yeah.
later in its life. But it is interesting. A lot of these Scottish houses, the oldies had these like front doors, which is two halves. And I think that was often so they could have one half shut, so it was less drafty. I think that's what it was, but maybe that's not even the reason, folks. So there we go, folks, documenting another piece of old Scottish history right there. Every year, it degrades more and more, till one day it'll be totally lost in time. Okay, now it's probably actually a house to the back, so I'll leave the door as it was. But what you saying it here, DJ? Oh, there's so many nails in the wall. They're actually really old square nails too.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah. Don't know if
Look at that.
somebody must have had climbing plants or something on the wall. Or look at the way the old roof beams are out here today.
Yeah. The gutter's missing.
You can never see.
The hook's filling.
There's so much overgrowth at this place. You can never actually see how cool all that stuff is from the road. There's a lot of slates.
Soon these trees are going to grow big enough that they'll start knocking the
Oh,
walls down.
here's a toilet out here. There might have been a shite house in that out here.
That tin shed maybe.
Look at that. We'll walk right around the exterior. At one time,
Definitely been a room there.
yeah, look, there's been a roof line there.
This is the dungy.
Look at the metal chimney pot. That's unusual. It looks metal, like it's dented. Oh, here, look at this. This looks like something out of a transformer or something. Look, regulating resistance. Ballast resistance. There's some old metal scrap. This must have been like their back garden.
Yeah.
It looks a bit. I suppose we could walk along here, eh? I was about to say it looks a bit overgrown, but actually it's no bad. It's cool to see the full like perimeter of this building and just imagine the history. It's quite actual. It's boggy here. Look at the old window here for the outside with the old window mechanism. Yeah. Yeah, that's a classic piece of history, that. Oh, it's crazy just to imagine for years and years this would have been somebody's house and then one day it was no more. They just moved away or they died off, whoever lived here, the family. People probably didn't want to live in a house with no like running water and stuff after a while. So it would cost us a lot of money to like get running water up to a place like this. Look at this, folks, over here. I can imagine when this house was in its prime too. All this would have been a lot smaller, these trees and that. Like here's an old water tank kind of thing. Look at that increased current and stuff. Ballast resistance. I'm not sure what all these things are lying about, but they look like something out of a transformer, which is pretty crazy. Aye, that's what's caused that hole in the roof. And there's actually a big stone, the chimney's been knocked up there, see it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this old tin thing here. Oil can. Maybe the boys had his cars or something up here and he's been servicing them. Because I think the original road up here to this wee house came up here. Look at this, folks, ancient engine oil tin. Engine oil SAE 30 BP. So that's, goodness knows how old. 4.546 litres. Crazy bit of history. That's probably 1970s oil can, maybe 1960s. It's old though, whatever it is. Such a shame that this tree here's fallen down and hit that roof though. Kind of a little bit.
Maybe why it got abandoned, because of this.
Imagine you were in your bed and the tree came down through the roof like boom. But yeah, it looks pretty overgrown that way. I don't know if that was like a water tank which fed the house down here or no. Kind of may have been piped that way. Kind of if it didn't have any like fresh running water, like maybe it just had a small amount. This would have been the top of the driveway here.
Yeah.
But then,
Look at the stones piled up in that huge stone.
yeah, it looks like there's actually a drum of some sort there. Like this. can hear a cockerel or something nearby down at that ferrum. Yeah, it's quite overgrown here. It's interesting to explore though, and just imagine back maybe in the 1960s and that, what was going on here. Would have been somebody's house. It would have been such a cool house too. Look at this view out here. Magical. See, this is all built up here as well. There's a Tesco delivery van. Just shows you no matter where you are, like, you'll get your messages delivered to you.
Yeah, we've leveled this whole bit out here.
See, I think this is the drive here. It kind of comes up Feather Road there at an angle and it levels out here. But this must have been a good bit of garden here for them at the front, because it must have got in the sun most of the time of the day. Look at the view over the valley here, like, it's incredible. I think last time I came here it was raining. Like, I got stung in the face with a nettle last time because a drip of water came through the tree. My natural reaction was to go like that forward and boom, nettle. Here, see that actually? Whoa, there's another bit of history over here. Look at that. There's been something here, maybe a water tank under here or something. Look, there's that drum I was on about. Look, there's something here for sure. There's more panels off that. It says increased current on it. I think they're out of like transformer or something. Well, we'll walk out the old drive kind of direction.
Yeah.
We'll just imagine that the drive isn't abandoned here, and this is where you'd be.
Yeah, you're right.
You'd-
This being the drive.
You'd be pulling up here in your Toyota A86 or something. Back in the day. I suppose they weren't around in the 60s.
They're in the 80s, isn't it?
Yeah, I was thinking of the 80s though, and then I realised this house was abandoned before that.
Morris Miners.
Old Morris 1000 pulling up here
Aye.
on the slippy wintry nicks. It would have been fairly wheel spinning. Look at this. There's a dinosaur carcass here. Oh, look how many grub like things is on its neck. Grub things.
Must be really
Oh.
fishy there, eh?
Oh my goodness, folks, that's real nature that happens. Could be a sheep or a deer, but it's hard to tell. Oh, we've made it back to the road, folks.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, this is the original entrance. It probably wasn't as steep. Look at all this beautiful show of these yellow, what kind of bushes are these? We'll have to get, I'll have to get the channel botanist involved to tell us what plants these are. But we can clearly see where the drive would have gone in here and then up. And I don't know about you, like, but this view out your living room window would just be magical. But there we go. Another bit of history documented, folks. It's been a cool little adventure. I'll be back very soon with the next scene, so thanks very much for watching. See you very soon.